Yes. So right now I'm going to do podcast on both and one on reality and at the same time on YouTube at the same time right now. Just that for those people who are watching on YouTube, you get to see the at least you can just write and comment on YouTube and you still get recorded accordingly. But for me, I'm just going to speak on both ends. And there is a reason why today I'm going to speak about relationship. Is that I personally I do not like to talk about relationship, and I prefer to talk it in one shot today. And if anyone asks me again, just go and look at this video and then don't ask me again anymore. Because it's gonna get recorded no matter what. So, okay, first thing first. You guys are going to. When I say today, when I say I'm gonna speak like Ame JiJi, basically, back in my family, we always say that when you get older, you tend to talk a lot more. And when I speak a lot more, I speak like an old man. So basically, right, I know Aline's son called me Ame JiJi for quite a while, and that just give me an idea. It's like I should make my then I shall call myself Ame JiJi for today. And how to make myself look like Ame JiJi in reality on YouTube? So basically, all I need to do is just do something like this. Add a mustache to my face. Let's for the day, right now, I will speak like an old man for the day. Normally, I always speak like this in reality when I receive free mustache. But when I speak like this, it's always not the time when do the duration of the mustache in reality ends. I will speak like a funny old man, not a serious old man. Don't worry that much. I'm just going to enjoy speaking like this, and no, you guys don't really need to worry. Why does he look like JoJo? Because if you think about JiJi, you need to think about the word JoJo. 追っかけに来るのかい? And apparently boys don't agree with that. No. Okay, now. Yes. How do you want me? I got many type of love. It's just that it depend on the situation. You guys will get to hear all type of love, although there is actually one love I do not show in front of anyone at all. So it will depend on the situation whether you guys get a lot of achievement to hear all type of love that Ame Kakita can create. 但你個很多資訊 I'm not 很多資訊 Don't go around creating new name for me I'm right now Ame JiJi okay Yes, because right now in reality I'm wearing a mustache and normally in reality I speak like this unless I receive a mustache
Unless you guys want me to speak like this, then you're a different.
Okay, I mean that for today's topic, I was actually going to talk about relationship. I mean, most of the time, when people ask me for advice on relation, I do know a few, one or here or twice around. But most of the time, I prefer not to talk because some of them are very scary, and some of them are actually very funny, and there are some of them that is kind of like made me wonder what the hell have I been doing in my life. And I know that everyone always think about the word love is complicated. Yeah, we all know that love is complicated. And then, like Kai-san just mentioned, in reality, relationship are emotion damage. And another thing I always say that when we get heartbroken, our glass heart, once it broke, it cannot, even if we mend it back to normally, it will be like you can see the crack all around. Oh, nani. Emotional damage? Emotional damage? Oh, you want me to speak like ASEAN? Then that one I need to speak, consult my ASEAN accent.
Emotional damage?
Allah, Kai-san, còn lắm mày, họ sẽ để.
Emotional damage?
You guys want to hear me to speak like that? There's nothing to. You guys really jialat lah you. Want me to speak like using my Singlish accent again liao ah? Aiya, later I also kena emotional damage ah. It kind of depends though. I mean, I'm living in Japan for 5 freaking years. How much you guys think my accent will change? My accent will change a little bit, you know? I thought I will be speaking like Chinese English Make English Chinese and then Japanese and then a little bit of Malay. Yeah. Makan shimashou! Shimashou! Let's go and eat! I'm not supposed to be talking about relationship and I derail from the same topic for in so many ways. Do you got actually yes there is a main reason that I was going to speak about relationship is that basically what happened was Zusan and Void-san was doing a podcast in reality and I mentioned a few of what happened to me in real life. And instead of like telling the story at the time, I was thinking that might as well just share what happened to me and at least tell everyone like Zuson or Void-san and at least Toyo-san and Kathleen-san and the other to make sure that when I say the story you guys are all around, at least you guys can know what happened to me. Like, so basically what happened was that one of the story I mentioned was I used to take a stalker in my time when I was back in Singapore. I did a stalker before. So when I stalked a stalker before, actually when I say stalker, it's actually kind of scary, you know, you guys. You guys have no idea how actually scary that time when I call her my ex, or at the time when I call her my girlfriend, it was something that I did not expect myself to be saying right now, to be honest. And to be honest, there are times I actually prefer to forget about her, but at the same time, I'm still a friend with her at the moment. So basically what happened was that when I say she is a stalker girlfriend, what happened was that we dated like for just a few weeks. After that, like almost we reached the first month. Like, you know, in Singapore there is a lot of people who love to go with something like 1 month anniversary. You guys know, like sometimes when girls want to have like celebrate like all those little things, and so it's like at that time we actually do something like 1 month anniversary. So what actually happened was that I just bring her to. Yeah, I know it's still a thing right now, but you guys have to understand that at that time, after I just bring her to go and game card trade, game center, something like that. What was the game? In Singapore we call it arcade. I think we call it arcade. So I bring her to arcade, and then we watch the movie that is next to the arcade, and then I just bring her to go and eat at the Japanese restaurant at the time, or eat some ramen, and then that was my 1 month anniversary date. Basically, that is just something very simple. The one thing that I did not expect at the time was that she actually got a hint at the time that she want to have a meeting with my parents. So I was like, before we actually introduce ourselves to each other parents, I told her that we should actually take a bit longer to ensure that are we compatible with each other? Are we good with each other? Because if we're gonna meet our parents, it'll be something we are going to talk about marriage, right? So basically, at the time, I always make it slowly, in the sense is that try not to make her meet my parents for like after that date. So in a sense, I was like, oh my god. After that, she actually kind of like pestered me for 2 months. Like stopped me for 2 months, even though we are boyfriend girlfriend at the time. Even though we are in a relationship at the time. Even though I meet her like almost every single day. So basically, what happened was that even though in class we attend the same in Singapore we call I attend the same school with her. We go to the same Singapore Polytechnic at the time. And what happened was that I did not tell her what my schedule was. I did not show her what my lesson was. I never even tell her where I will be, when I will attend school, when my lesson will end. Apparently, she can call me every moment when my lesson ends. She will tell me she will call me when I got my break, my lunchtime. And the situation was that it got worse and worse to the point that actually what happened was that there was one time when I go to Orchard Road, she was talking from behind me. Even though I was all alone going to Orchard, and how do I know about that? Was that because I received a message from her, and then she said this thing. Amazon?
Why are you in Orchard Road?
And I saw the message, I was like, what the heck she know? So at that time I realized that she was stalking me. And that's the reason why I have to say this before Valentine's Day, because it was when I did her for 4-5 months. It was so creepy that at that time, if someone tell me to create a story, I will create a story and I will just name the title called I Date My Stalker Girlfriend. Yes, I used to take a stalker girlfriend. So what actually in the sense is that you guys have to understand that for that moment, there are a lot of time, like during for almost 2-3 months, she tried to meet up with my parents to actually in a way is that she want to introduce herself as my girlfriend to my parents. And my parents are very, very traditional. So basically is that when they get to know a girl, no matter what happens, I will be in a very bad situation. So at that time I always try to prevent a meet up with so most of the time I do not, when I have a date a girl or when I actually have a girlfriend or in a relationship, I never tell my parents, especially my mom. And because my mom will be like, you did it with her? You better hold responsibility. Yeah, man. So in the sense that if I hear that from my mom, I will be in deep trouble. I mean, in the sense when my mom will be the one protecting the girl, and even though when the girl is in the wrong. So at that time, I was very afraid of introducing my girlfriend to my mom at that time. So in a sense, is that I always make sure that she do not meet up with my mom once. But like what you can normally see in a drama, that was one time she actually almost come close to my mom. Like basically, there was one time she actually want to talk to my mom, and she actually know who my mom was. I mean, she actually stalked me all the way to that she actually know where I live. So actually, basically, she trying to come up with way to talk with my mom a lot of time, and I always prevent that from happening. And you guys have to understand is that at that time her dad is very, very rich. And in the sense is that I can't actually go and date her. I mean, I was like, we can go on a date, but we must make sure that we must our personality good to match with each other, because when we think about marriage, you have to understand that marriage is something is for a long period of life. You can't just marry and then you divorce. I know a lot of youngsters nowadays talk about we get married and then a few months or few years later they will say, let's divorce. And then that is something that I do not want to have. So basically what happened was that I always try to tell people that when you date a person, make sure that when you date a person, you need to make sure that you are going to be with the person for a very long period of time. Is your personality matched well? If not, is it not good or something? Because if it's not good, then once you get married, it's gonna be a lot of problem, because dating and marriage is two different stories.
So, in a sense, you guys need to understand. Don't actually go around and go and say you want to go and date a boyfriend, girlfriend, and then when you think about marrying her, very easy, because when you get married, it's different story there, So, actually, what happened was that at the time, when I actually date her, when I realized she was a very, very dangerous girl, I mean, she is a stalker at the time. Like, she stalked me all the way, and she know where I go, she know who my family was, and she know what my schedule was, and you guys know what is the worst part that actually freaked me out, that made me have to final, like, I have to put a full stop to the relation. It's not actually when she want to make fun of my mom, I didn't stop her at that time, because I was like, if we are in good relation, I was really going to introduce her to my mom at that time. But the one thing that made me stop dating her was that she called me every hour on the 4th month of our relationship. Like, when I asleep, I have to call her. When I wake up, I have to call her. When I go out, I have to call her. When I have to, like, if I don't give her a call, she will actually go and call me. And then if I don't pick up the call, she's gonna message me. And when that happened, my call will. There was one time she actually gave me a 100 missed call because I was in a class at that time. So I didn't pick up her call. So that was the worst part. And you guys have no idea how scary that was, you know. It's like 100 missed call. How the hell she can give 100 missed call in 1 hour? Okay, so what I explained to... Actually, I had not... Actually... Oh. Oh? Okay, basically when I pick up the call, I will make at least like one. No, my full behavior is like wait for 1 minute until the end call on cut in on its own, because sometimes the person on the other end might not be able to pick up that soon. So that is how I always make sure that I pick up. So it's that how the hell she give me 100 missed call in like 1 hour, and that actually freaked me out, you know. Oh. Yeah, so basically, even if she want me to pick up the phone, there's no way I can pick up a phone during a class lesson, right? So that's what basically is that, yeah, that is totally madness. So it actually freaked me out to the point that I have to actually stop the relation. I have to put a full stop already. And you guys have no idea that at that time, in order to break up with her, what I did at that time is that in order to break the relationship, I can't really go and say that let's break up. Because if I say let's break up, she knows who my parent is. She is gonna look for my parents directly. Because I know that her personality will say she will go to my parents and talk something about me, and then my parents will stand by her, and then I'll have to be with her. So, and her dad is pretty powerful man, so I don't want to get myself in trouble at the time. So okay, basically what? Okay, so basically is that in order to make her like not like, instead of me saying the word let's break up, I have to make it that she's the one who wants to break up with me. So basically what happened was that on the 5th month of my relationship, I get a scapegoat. Or basically I had actually that in a sense is that I just need to find a guy who left her. So in the sense is that how to say it? I know there was one guy apparently like her, and what I did was that I told the guy, if you're interested on her, you can go for it, because how to make it that I know the guy liked my girlfriend at the time, but he didn't dare to say it because he know that I was dating the girl. So at that time I was talking to him, and he said that he really want to date a girl, but the girl is taken. And I actually told him that, is the girl married? And he said no. Then I just said this to him, then just go for it, no one is stopping you. Why you are afraid? If the guy is not into the girl, then you still got a chance. They are not married, you can try. So for the 5th month, while I was still dating the girl, the guy is my friend at the same time. He actually managed to get the girl like him more. So basically, I just do something that like try to piss my girl off, and then my friend try to win her over, and then they became good together. Well, actually, my friend is also another rich bastard guy. So to me, in the sense that that's that. I was like, okay, they can be good together for all I care. So at the end of the 5th month of the relationship, she come to me and say, Ame son, I'm find my true love, let's break up. And I was like, okay. I did not cry. She was like waiting for me to cry. I was like, okay. And she was like, are you not sad? Yeah, she was like, are you not sad? I was like, if I love you, I should wish for your happiness. And since you found your true love, I'm happy for you. So why should I feel sad? That is how I actually managed to separate myself from my stalker girlfriend. So that is really one way that you guys have no idea how scary it was at that time, because she was really very scary. I mean, 100 missed calls in 1 hour, less than 1 hour or something, is like, that is like freaking hell. How am I supposed to pick up the phone every single moment? And there was one time when she actually gave me a call. I mean, there is also another moment when she actually gave me a call at night time. She did call me once when I was in the toilet. There was one time when there was a lot of times when she called me, I was in the toilet. There was another time when she called me, I was actually taking a shower, and my mom almost picked up the phone. And there was one time when I was picking up there was one time when I picked up the phone when it was around 3 a.m. So basically, there was one time that she actually called me at 3 a.m. I remember it was a Friday night, 3 a.m. I picked up the phone. Yeah, I can still remember the day, because the next day I was like, I got nothing to do, so I was able to stay out all the way to. I mean, I was very young at the time. To me, it's like, who sleep at night? So I never sleep so when people ask me, do I sleep when I was back in Singapore? No, I don't sleep. So basically what happened was that I only sleep around 4 or 5 a.m. But at the time she called me at 3 a.m. So I remember it was a Friday night and she called me at 3 a.m. And we actually speak almost for the freaking whole night. Like 3 a.m. we speak all the way to 8 a.m. And my mom actually scolded me because when she woke up at around 7 a.m. she was like, Ame son! Why are you not asleep? Why you like so you guys had no idea? Like early in the morning I have to like answer her call though. Yes, I noticed. Just a minute. Okay. I just disable my chat for just in case. Just for the safety reason. I mean, there are such people in YouTube, so let's not talk about that. Let's just keep it as FF as possible. Oh, yeah, you guys have no idea. Sometimes you guys have no idea, or like I will talk about that after a few moments when some of my buddy or my friend call me at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or even like 12 midnight and we talk all the way to 5 a.m. I will talk about that later on. But for today, it's not about relationship. So basically, that one of my relationship that I come across was actually you guys have to understand that when my ex-girlfriend called me at 3 a.m. we talked all the way to next morning. At that time was like I didn't think it was a red flag, you know. It was like just like it's like boyfriend girlfriend. Like I thought it was normal, so I actually pick up the phone and just speak to her all the way. So it didn't occur to me that I thought it was not normal at the time. So basically, I just speak like that. I just talk to her a lot. It was a red flag at the time, so I didn't realize the red flag at the time, and it made me understand it. Yeah, the thing is that yeah, you guys had no idea. I thought it was normal at the time, you guys. That's why when I call her a stalker girlfriend, it was like 2-3 years afterwards when I realized what she was. And the worst part is that my friend actually scolded me for making him chase after her, and I just say, it's your life. You love her, you chase her. You can't. There is no such thing as refund. And in my life, in my mind at the time, in YouTube, I will do something like this. Oh yes! Only echo that you can hear on YouTube. You guys have no idea how. You guys have no idea how much at the time when I say oh yes at that time in my mind, I was like almost showing out with my action, the hand motion, the top motion, the face motion, all these things. You guys have no idea how much I want to show those motion at the time, you know. It's like when my friends told me and he said, and I really want to say, there's no all I think was like to my friend, no refund accept. Yeah, I actually told my friend, no refund. You the one who cheat. No kidding. I actually said this word, no refund. No. I actually said this word, no refund. No. Well, I'm a very savage guy. You guys have no idea how much you guys have no idea how much I can speak in many weird voice. Or do you guys prefer me to speak like this? Okay, I think I remember there is another story because I'm looking at my note right now. Another story that I promised to tell. No, I promised these two stories to be told on YouTube to Zun San and Boy San. So I need to remember which two story I need to say. Yes, Toya-san will be sharing it. So basically, another story that I'm going to share today is that it happened to my friend, and I know earlier when I said my stalker friend, a lot of people their mind is really thinking about Yandere. She is not to that point yet. She is. If anyone asks me about her relationship and my relationship with her, I will say that she is more onto the stalker girlfriend instead of Yandere, because Yandere is really a person who can really kill. I believe that one of my best friend at the time is that my best friend at the time how to say this? Okay, basically it happened. Okay, basically what happened is that what at that time six of us want to go. Basically there is four of us as a best buddy. We call ourselves 四大天王, which basically means the four heavenly king. And we always we always call ourselves that is that because we always play in RPG game. We always party up the four of us together, and we always play a lot of games. And even if we always tend to play Maple Story at that time, and I always either the healer or the Dragon Knight at the time. So basically, I'm the DK, and my friend. Yes, I think this was later on the Forge of Kaiser. So basically, I'm the DK. My friend is the healer. One of my friends is a mage, and one of my friends is an archer. It was it's an assassin. So Dark Lord, if I'm not wrong. So basically, the four of us always play together, and one of my friend got a girlfriend. And then the other of my friend got a girlfriend at the time. It's like a new girlfriend. So basically, he want to like 1-2 months later after dating, he want to introduce her to us. So like in a sense, that initially I told that it's like, how about meet out with another of my friend who got a girlfriend, and it's like go on a double date or something. So at that time he was like he want to introduce to additional for us, so it's like for us to be together. So in a sense it's like okay, then since like two of us got it's like there is 2 couple and then there is 2 single. You just got a girlfriend, okay. We'll talk about that later on. So in a sense is that like we say for 6 of us, one was thinking that should we actually go on what should we all go together? So we all decided on a near to a midnight buffet. So basically, what happened is that actually out of 4 of us, 3 of us can really judge a personality. At that time I wasn't that good, but I was still able to understand a person's personality. Another of my friend is really good on that, and another of my friend who is able to watch a person's personality, but he can't judge a person's mind. So basically, the 3 of us was thinking that let's judge my friend girlfriend and see how good is she? Is she really meant for something? Because for my friend is that his parents are very rich, and we were worried that is the girlfriend in for the money. We have to like kind of like as a buddy we have to make sure for that. So we actually 3 of us like thinking about let's judge the girl. So at that time, there are six of us going to the buffet. We asked for a seat, and then there is a seat that is like two sided, like face to face, but two by. So in the sense that we asked for a seat that is able to accommodate 6 people, and in a sense is that I was sitting next to the new girlfriend at the time, and so in the sense is that I was judging from her side. Well, my friend are judging from in front of her. So that was what it's like we were just talking like bullshit. We are talking because at the time we are still all entering NS at the time, and we were all like just talking shit, all these things, talking about NS stuff. And the one thing that midway that I actually kind of like want to judge her, the one thing you guys have no idea is that while we were talking all this stuff, she was holding to a kitchen knife, cutting the meat just to cut the meat, you know. And you guys have no idea is how scary when she cut the meat. Is that my friend always tend to like eat a little bit because he always take his time to eat a little, and he always not eat a lot. So the girlfriend, what happened was that she always cook all the stuff and then slowly pick for him. And even though if I place new meat on the BBQ area to cook, she always take it and give it to him no matter what. So the one thing that you guys have to understand is that there was one time when I want to pick the meat, she picked it before I picked it, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to go offend her no matter what. It's very scary at the time. And there was one time that when I say that when I talk about something like about something a bad point about my friend at the time, I want to see how she will react. Will she react funny to it, or will she actually say I didn't know about it? So my friend actually want me to say something like that, and I just say about one bad point of my friend. I just say that he's a person who really love freedom, don't want to do this or don't want to do that. And you guys have no idea what happened at that moment. What she do was the scissors actually became, for some reason, feel very threatening. You guys have no idea is that when suddenly I hear the ka-ching sound. And I was like sitting next to her, I was like, at the back of my neck was sweating non-stop. You guys have no idea how scary that moment was, you know. It's like when I call at that time, me and my friend was sitting in front of me. He was like looking at me. I was looking at him. I was like, he was like in our mind we were sending a telepathy. It's like he told me, Ame son, you know what? You know you're in danger, right? And I was like, yes, I'm aware of it. So actually what happened was that I have to protect myself because I was sitting next to her and she was holding to a cooking scissors, you know. It's like ka-ching, the sound was very sharp for some reason. I was like, I'm dead. So basically what happened is that I in order to protect myself, and I just say that, hey, but you both look good, so too good together. Maybe you can help to change his bad point, and if you are going to get married, you have to like think of what the long-term relationship and all these things together, and you need to talk about you need to help to change his bad point into good point, and then maybe and then when you talk about marriage, you definitely go and attend the wedding for both of you. And when I say that, she put the season down and she said this word. oh, you think you are both very good? We both look close together. And I was like, in my internally, I was like, so at that time I just say that yeah, you both look too close together. You guys would think in future maybe you guys can talk about marriage in the future. And after that dinner, my friend offered to like bring all of us back home. He got a car, and I just told him that bring your girlfriend back. Both of you go back. I think you want to talk alone, have fun together. We don't want to disturb the both of you lah. Because when I say that, the girlfriend at the back was looking with sparkling eyes. I can see the spark in the eyes. I'm very happy. Well, very grateful for me for some reason. And yeah, I was like, in my mind, I was like, if we take the car, I don't know what she will talk about. I'm not even sure whether my life will be because my friend stayed, that friend, he stayed very near to my house, and he offered to bring me back home, and I said no. I want to take the. I feel like I don't want to go back home that early lah, so I just take the train back home. Okay? Or in Singapore term, if I want to take the MRT back home lah. You guys have no idea how much danger I have been in my life though. I will talk about that in YouTube for Toya-san. Everyone later will get to listen to Toya-san's story in YouTube. Yeah, Vietnamese girls are very scary. I mean, in the sense that you can say they are actually psychopath, or you can say they are weird, but in the sense is that when it comes to love, it's very hard to indicate it's the girl in the right mind, because when it comes to love, it's very hard to say. So in the sense is that what happened was that at that time I just try to make it a point that if I want to protect myself at that time, what I did was that I make it a point that I'm trying to make it that they both look good together. And when I told my the girl that if they're gonna be thinking about marriage in a long time, they need to think carefully about the relationship, and they need to learn about all the good point, the bad point, all those other stuff. And for some reason, I think it was like 1-2 months later, they broke up. I heard the news from my friend, who told me that, hey, Ame-san, you know about that guy? Yeah, and I was like, which guy? I know that guy. Okay. So basically, it's that he said the name. I can't tell you the name, but basically what happened was that when he told me, hey, you know about that A guy, and I was like, what happened? They broke up. I was like, huh? Why they broke up? Because the girl want to talk about marriage. They want to meet up with the parents and talk about marriage and wedding. And I was like, I thought I was the one who have a girlfriend, want to talk about my parents and want to think about marriage as soon as possible. Turned out that apparently at the time I was like, oh god, that's the reason. That was like, oh, hello there. I mean, so basically, it's like the same. So right, it's like the same thing happened to my friend, but it was 2 years later. it was happened 2 years later, and it was at that moment when my friend actually told me that this girl is either a yandere or is either a stalker. And my friend actually explained to me, so it was at that time that I understand that my one of my ex was actually a stalker. So as for right now, just talking about relationship. So just hello there, I remain videos, huh? So you guys had no idea how much at that time it was very very scary. That to the point that I was like, how is a person when I talk one bad point about my friend, when I talk about A guy, I just say like, I was like, hey, you know about A guy, he loves to do this, he loves to do that, very jialat, like, and then the next moment I hear a ka-ching. I was like, I have to on the spot think about good thing about them and look how close they are. I was like, I just bootlicking or whatever you call it. It's like, say they both look good together, they can think about marriage in future, all these things, and then suddenly she does 180 degrees. And it was so scary at that time that when another of my friends, let's say ABC, the A friend is the one with the new girlfriend. So I went back home, taking the train or MRT in Singapore, we call it. I went back by train with B and C son. When we enter the train, we know the couple is gone already. So we sit down at the MRT train. It was around 11, so the train was pretty empty. And my friend was like, "Hey, Ame son, you almost died there." Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was like thinking of way on how to protect myself. That's what I said about marriage. 2 months later, like 2 months later, C-san tell me they both break up, and was like, why? And and C-san just say, oh, because the A-san girlfriend want to talk about marriage like after 3 months and want to meet all the parents. I was like, what? And then A-san want to break up because he don't want to think about marriage. So it was actually very very scary, you know, guys. You guys had no idea how scary. I was like almost close to dying for a few times. Hey, I'm still alive here, okay? Don't go around expecting that I'm dead. If I'm dead, I'm not supposed to be here anymore. I know you've been saying that thing for your service for a few times, but in reality app right now, okay, Toya-san, you want to talk about a lot, come to YouTube right now, enter this YouTube right now. Let me call you right now in YouTube. I don't hear you on this call. Have you go to the system to the input? Okay.
let me. Since you really want to talk a lot. Did it. I prefer not to get myself. I prefer not to get myself in big trouble, okay, young boy. Oh my God. You guys had no idea how much relationship I've been through. Yeah, that's the reason why I prefer not to talk about relationship, because every time when I talk about relationship, I will think about all those moments when I almost died from those. Like most of the time when people talk about a relationship, they'll be thinking it's a bittersweet or very nice. But for me, it's like I'm dead. You guys have no idea how scary I've been through. Okay, let's do it. How to add the voice setting? Okay, I can hear your voice now on here. No, I'm trying to see how am I can able to. Yeah, we are going to.
My previous one,
Oh!
Hello?
Can you hear on
Hello?
YouTube?
Wait. Hello?
Oh,
Dang, I sound so soft.
okay, now again?
Hello? Yeah, I'm still so soft. What the heck? Why am I so soft?
I actually kind of reduced our voice for a while and then okay, now try again.
Hello?
Yep.
No, okay, no. I'm still so soft. Hello? Is it picking up?
Your voice is still very soft,
Yes, I don't want my voice very soft.
but it still can hearable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, you can ask the viewers.
Great.
Right.
Can everyone go to you able to hear Toya-san on YouTube right now?
My previous one was also kind of a bit funny. I mean, how the hell did your stream attract this type of people?
I had no idea, to be honest.
You
That's
know,
why
you
I'm
can
not.
actually,
Let me
you
go
can actually
and
ban them
let's see if I
on the
can.
stream or like delete the thing.
I'm trying to see whether I can do that.
You can also ask. You can also add moderators. Okay. The heck am I using? Alright, I'm using like 3 different stuff right now. Hold up.
Uh, I can hear your voice in here, but can anyone confirm that everyone can hear Toya-san right now?
Hello. Yes. They are saying they can.
Are they can?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Okay, then let's. I mean, your picture is already here though. Let's.
Yeah. So I guess let's start from the secondary school one.
Okay.
So I got together with her like in sec 2, like literally sec 2. If I remember correctly, it was on the July, on her birthday some more. So at that time, we dated for 3 days, then we broke up because her parents find out. Strict parents. And then like I think a week after we got back together, and like we continued dating for until like a few months, and we broke up in December of the same year. The reason why we broke up was that she was, how to say, like following the killer clown trend. And she was receiving a lot of threats from them or that. I tried helping her out or that. And from getting help, we started arguing, and then she initiated the breakup.
Is there a reason for that?
And because like when we started arguing, because like she said that we do not understand each other. Like I do not understand her at all, and why she does all these things. Meanwhile, like, and then like when she really got nothing else to say, she really ended the relationship.
But she just ended like that.
Yeah, it was kind of shocking when she did it. Yeah. Plus, I can tell you, it was almost on the Christmas day.
Oh wow! So it's like
Yep.
your Christmas present is a request for breakup, guy.
Yep.
What a nice present you received.
Definitely. I actually cried.
What?
No, I cried because like I should have done like I should have like did the handle the situation better instead of making into an argument or that. But of course that time was I was like what, 14, 15? Still a bit too childish. Yeah, and then after like being single for 4 years and 1 month, keep track somehow.
Well, I wouldn't say too much.
Recently, I got together with another person.
Actually, the most important, most problematic question was that idea when you say when she want to break up with you and she cry out, right? I'll be like, wow, how does she actually want to? How the hell is she gonna break up with you and ask for and then she cried? But I can understand your feeling for wanted to break like wanted to be her. But the one thing is that I can most of the time I would just say is that you're still young. There is still many fishes in the ocean. Well, actually, what happened to you right now? Don't you have a new girlfriend?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna talk about her a bit.
Oh, you're gonna hear some juicy news.
Okay, so I met her last year on Reality. I think about 2 months after I actually started using the app properly.
Oh.
And like we did chat for a while, And of course, I do my most common thing, stream hop and just go around streams. So I didn't know that time that 1 month later like 1 month after we like chat, she actually had a crush on me. I didn't know that actually happened. And like since that month until now, she had been keeping it a secret from me. And I did not know that until quite recently, where she actually confessed to me. So, Sue and Void actually met her before. Because she went to their broadcast once. So the weird part about her is that she calls herself trans when she's not, and she goes by the pronouns of he and him. And the stupid part is that the reason why she does that because she doesn't like periods.
She gonna like.
I know, right?
I mean,
So like aside from that, she actually made a lot of people confused because of what she did to in bio or that. Aside from that, she's also gothic, or is that pronounced correctly? I think gothic. And she also has a slight yandere side, but I can easily deal with it. But the yandere side is more of she turning into a psychopath. And try to prevent that.
okay, first thing first for yourself. As a person who has taken a stalker before and almost got killed by a yandere before, my advice for you, you need to be with her as many times as possible. Basically, just go have a chat with her and try not to make her feel uncomfortable, make her feel as happy as possible every day. That's one way.
Ame, here's the thing, Ame. There's one thing that I'm pissed off about myself for. I can't help her that much because of where she is.
Yes, I know you are in the TDR, so we can't do about that. But the one thing that you both actually can do at the moment is just have video call each other as
It's not that. It's what she experienced like every day.
No, I think that actually, to be honest, is it alright if you hear my opinion? Then it might be just something that because I have not met her in person, so I cannot give a full definite answer.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that I just need you to come down and listen to me is that you need to be at the same time careful on some situation because I had seen.
Yeah.
Okay, I know there is girls around here, and it's like one thing is that in my life I had come across girl who lie as if they is breathing. So I do not know how much she told you is true or not because there are sometimes when I come across girls who don't lie. So the one thing is that in my mind I don't really say every girl tell lies. Don't get me wrong. But the one thing is that when the way you tell me the story, I was just wondering, is she trying to earn your sympathy or trying to earn your concern or all these things and trying to see what is your reaction, what happened to her, if anything happened to her, how you feel. It's like in my mind, at the back of my mind, I'm not quite sure.
The point is that I actually known what happened to her like prior before the relationship. I actually also did some information digging, and like from what she told me and from what I heard, she does get bullied. More than bullied, she got the unimaginable.
Well, the one thing is that if she can come to Singapore, I mean, okay, I can't really say come to Singapore. I'm in Japan right now. I'm in Japan right now, so I can't say about. So basically, if I mean, you did mention that she wants to go to Singapore. So
Oh yeah.
for me is that if before she turn into psychopath and before she come to before she go to Singapore and make sure that you are doing this 1 or 2 year period when you check her, try to make sure that she feels safe, give her words of encouragement. uh Try not to be pissed off yourself too much. Try to keep yourself as calm as possible, because the one thing that from what I know that a lot of girls doesn't like a guy that easily pissed off. But I'm not saying that it's okay. Occasionally you get pissed off once or twice, like showing your anger, you're not happy. Okay, good. But at the same time, I believe that you yourself calling yourself a counselor, you should know well that keeping a calm mind
Yes, I know.
is the most important thing for our line or job when
Yes,
we are
that's true.
giving people advice. We don't give people advice with a angry mind. So as a person who is senior in life, I mean I'm basically right now calling myself Ame JiJi. So basically, what you need to know is that I think I told you once already. I just going to say the same advice. Give words of encouragement, and also show your concern, not by anger.
Yes,
Not showing anger once or twice good enough, but at the same time show true concern, like her well-being. Also maybe you can do like, have you eat, like when you call, normally I in my podcast when people come to me I will just say how's your day. Normally it's like if your day is not good, I will try to make people laugh. When your day is good, then we'll talk about something nice. So basically what you can do from here is that give her words of advice and maybe like chat with her how's her day, is her day good or possible. It's like check how like have a chat with her, have fun with her. It's like at the same time like show concern, like ask what's her day is about, if something good happened to her, or if something bad happened, try to make her feel happy, give words of advice, words of concern. This way will be much better for you and her. At the very you won't have a psychopath or something or a girlfriend. Basically for my case is that when I have a stalker girlfriend, she was already a psychopath in the freaking first place already. It was already
I'm like before that.
it was already it was
that,
wrong.
really
I there was hint in the relationship. I didn't realize it. It was only after when at the 4th month that I realized it. So in the sense is that from how I hear from your story, it is still on the safe side. So my advice for now is that you, as much as you are pissed off, as much as you are angry, I can understand that. But the one thing you need to, like I always keep telling you to yourself, keep a calm mind, chill down, don't worry too much. But at the same time, give words of advice. And whenever you chat with her, ask her how her day. I believe that alone will make both of your relationship much closer. Because asking a person day will actually let have a people able to talk what their situation can be. It's like if they're a good day, then let's have fun. Okay. Like how about let's share a good thing? Or when it's a bad day, do they need a person to have a talk with and have want someone to listen, to have maybe a heart-to-heart talk or one-to-one talk, something like that. So in a sense is that for Toya-san, your situation for your new girlfriend, there might be some rocky moment. But the one thing is that I don't think you need to worry too much on that, because both of you are still young. You both can still take time to talk all the situation here and there. And especially when it comes to long distance relationship, one thing I believe that the right person you should be asking to normally would be an son, but at the same time, from what I can see, is that unable to meet out with each other might be something that you both have overcome. But when you both can overcome, I believe
Yeah.
the love for both of you might be much stronger. But the one thing you still have,
We
like I always
do-
say, keep a
We
calm
do
mind.
video call and call on Discord.
Yeah, video call on each other, chat with each other, ask each other how's the day, uh, anything. If something sad happen, want to have a talk, and then after that, make sure to have something fun. Always prepare at the back, at your mind, something fun to talk about. You need to do something like that to your son. I mean, you
Yeah,
you
that's
are
true.
aware that sometimes when everyone has something bad happen to them, I always have at least something nice to talk about, fun to talk about. Is that most of the time, I always at my side I have a memo. If I got something nice, I will write it down. When I got something I need to talk about, I will also write it down. Is that in the past, I always put everything in my mind. I always remember. Just that a memo is for me to write 1 or 2 words to understand what am I going to share. Like example, right now, actually, you guys might not see the memo right now. Is that when I say I promise to tell Susan and Boyd's son, what story am I going to say? I just write Susan, Boyd's son, YouTube, stalker girlfriend. I just write that's all only. And then from everything in my mind, actually, I know what I'm going to say. So in the sense is that you don't really need to write too much about what you want to write in the memo. Is that
Yeah.
I just write what that I'm supposed to be saying. I just write Zishan voice son YouTube and then stalker girl ex-girlfriend. I just write this. And then I know what I'm going to say. So for like Toya said, if you can't remember any good thing, just write a few things that you come across nicely and then write in a memo, just a few words. Words that can make you instant remember the good thing. And then if when you talk about to your girlfriend something bad happened, try not to actually be in a bad thing or in a girl mode, because basically you just need to keep yourself very happy and make yourself feel good on something. And most of the time those memos can help you a lot. And
Yeah.
you need to at least have 1 or 2 good things to talk about when you talk to your girlfriend, because that way you don't want to make at the same time you don't want to make her feel like you are being too blessed. You are very happy. At the same time you want to say in a way that you want to share it with her. You want to share your happiness. You want to give her words of encouragement, as well as showing her that you're genuine concern for her, as well as making sure that when she's talking with you, both of you are very happy. At the same time, you'll be make it in a way that she can feel very happy about that. And yes, I will make sure the memo is right next to me at all time.
I mean, like, aside from that, I mean, before I got together with her, like, I nearly got together with 2 different yandere girls.
Oh, you want to share up the story?
Almost.
So just before that, talking
Okay,
to right now, I'm
so-
also talking on YouTube. So if you want, you can come to YouTube and check with me.
So the first one was, how to say, we are close, like we talk like normally normal friends, etc. She does like me, so at first we just getting to know each other, and the next moment is that she bring out her yandere side and her dominant side.
What?
She want to be the dom, basically.
So basically, she want to be a queen. No.
Yes.
Okay.
And so while talking to her, etc., there was a lot of things happening, etc. And like, I think a month or 2 later, the conversation we had started to cut down. Like, we already talked already. And the next moment, she just ghosted.
What?
Like doesn't appear as much and doesn't really contact me anymore.
Wait, just a minute. Let my mind process at the moment because right now my mind is in the buffer mode already. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. But you both break up, right?
Even dating to begin with, that's the problem. I said almost dated.
Almost did. Oh, okay. So almost dated. So
Yes.
you know, I almost said the word. Damn. So you almost became M.
As much as I like that to happen, I do not want that to happen.
I feel like, how to say this? I feel like there will be a lot of people who will agree with me that you might be an M.
But here's the thing, Ame. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Each time she tried to advance her sadistic side or dominant side, I keep Uno reverse cutting her, and she failed the advance.
No, Takai-san!
I'm so helpless, man. So that's the first one that I nearly got together with. The second one is a clingy yandere BL girl.
BL?
Yeah, she like boys love.
Oh, BL! I thought DL.
Yes.
What, DL? Okay. BL,
So,
okay. Fujoji-san ka.
This one we got a bit more closer. We actually exchanged contact numbers, Instagram, etc. But she is way too clingy. And
how about you answer that question? Did she ship you with a guy a lot?
I would be lying if I say no.
Okay. That answers the question.
So she got too clingy, like to a point where I don't have enough personal space. And like she expects me to call every single time, especially when I'm at work or at whatever. So that one I don't mind all that, but she also doesn't allow me to talk to other girls.
Okay, first thing first, I think there might be some misunderstanding over there. I don't think it's that she allowed you to talk with other girls. It's more like she prefer you to talk with guys instead, so that she will be happy. I mean, she want you to do something. She is a BL lover, so obviously she don't want to group you with girls. She want you to be with guys. Understand?
So okay, hold up. So her BL request got to the point where it got way too sexual and harassing.
What?
So she would say things like, "I want you to get onto bed with this guy while I take a video of it." Yes, she made requests. But here's the thing, Void. Her request is always been turned down by me.
I want to say the word for nice request.
I mean, you know what I mean by like literally that one. What type of that one?
Please don't wash yourself in bleach. You're gonna burn yourself, Kai-san. Please don't do that.
Yes, so she actually preferred me to cheat on her with another guy.
What? He prefer you to what?
Yeah, she preferred me cheating on her with a guy. She said I don't approve you cheating on me with a girl. I only approve you cheating with me with a guy.
What kind of holy
And we
water
undating
is
it.
Koi-san trying to introduce into this conversation? And don't use bleach on yourself. Bleach is gonna burn. I got burned by bleach for one when I was doing cleaning in the restaurant and we were cleaning the floor and I almost got my face on it.
So Ami, it is seriously like got to the point where it's a bit weird, and somehow we aren't dating yet, because she said she wasn't ready for the relationship.
I mean, I can understand. I mean, he's a topical person when a person who loves me, I will say, I'm not about
And here's another thing, she also wants to be the dominant one. Shut up. Shut up.
Are you a person who in real life give people the vibe that you are an M or something?
I don't.
I also believe you're. Yeah, seriously. Can someone
Okay,
who
so
I know there is a lot of people who meet Toya-san. Can you anyone explain to me? Does he give that vibe or something? Does he give that vibe? Guys, don't drop that at the moment.
So-
There's no concrete there's no concrete evidence to prove that
okay,
Toya-san right
hold
now
up.
is
Let
a
me continue.
materialist. We can't
Let me
say that
continue.
right now.
Let me continue. So she also ghosted me after like 1-2 months, and like right now sometimes out of nowhere she will just text me on Discord, and just like disappear after that.
Naruhodo no.
And then I can tell you my current relationship right now, Ame,
Okay, let's talk about
the girl prefer to be the M.
Sheriff Ame JiJi. Even though I'm
The girl prefer to be the M. The girl prefer to be the M.
What?
You know what I said? And she's making me look like I'm the dominant one, when I did nothing. Ami is lying.
Sorry, I just got myself in the ball. But that is basically my mind is like going into it's like, okay, let me get this straight. And let me move my mustache a little downwards right now. Oh my gosh, okay, let me get this straight for now. So the relation between you and your new girlfriend who is in USA, she
Yes.
is trying to make you the S, while she became the M. Am I getting that
Hi.
correct?
Hi.
You like an M.
What the hell do I give the M vibe? How? And like, I mean, you know what type of voice I do die from? Like, I cannot take it. Like, it will destroy me.
Oh. Oh, don't worry
But
too
she
much.
can't do that voice. She can't do that.
She better do it.
But I can kill her with my voice.
Then do that with that.
Apparently.
Do that. I mean, even now, I'm trying to kill people with my voice, but apparently it can't. Even when I speak in my normal voice, people will be like thinking, what the hell are you talking about? Isn't that your normal voice? Even though when I speak, people, no.
So, you're right. I do walk into danger like 24/7. Now that I notice it, yeah. I do walk into
Well,
danger 24/7.
if you walk into danger 24/7, basically people will be thinking, are you an M or S?
Aren't I both then?
Toyosa, I think you need to you need to change your mindset at the moment though. That's the reason why I don't really speak in my normal voice. It's like when I speak in my normal voice, my voice is so soft to the point that I have to actually. Okay, you guys have to understand that when I in real life, when I speak in my real voice, there is a lot of time I have to speak very loud. If not, everyone will be thinking that my voice is not soft. The reason why I always speak very loud in YouTube or in variety app is that you guys have no idea that sometimes when I bring the mic all the way to my mouth, okay? I have to basically have the mic next to my mouth so that when I speak normally, that is just how it seems like it's very, very loud. So in a sense that my voice is that only when I speak with my mic next to me, that is how you guys can hear me. If not, most of the time you'll see very if I make my voice actually move away, in the sense that if I move my mic away from my voice, like just around this distance, basically most of the time I need to move my mic all the way. Like normally they say around 10 to 15 centimeters. Like right now you guys hear my voice slightly further, right? It's slightly softer. So that is just how my voice can speak slightly if I don't speak very loud. That's why I have to actually bring the mic all the way next to my mouth. That's just how soft my voice in real life is. I mean, I have met a few person in real life and they always compliment me that, Ame-san, why is your voice so soft?
Yeah, I also. I forget. There's one more.
Oh, yeah, let's share.
I nearly decide to choose a girl who has brother complex. Let me count. More than 20.
Oh, that's slightly more than. Okay. So what interesting story that this one was broke off?
So yeah, she's younger than me, of course, but she preferred to be the younger sister than the GF or something like that. Like she is very she has a very high brother complex. Like, I mean, you know how brother complex in anime works, right?
I don't know about that. It's like basically
Yeah,
she.
like that.
The first thing in my mind is that because I was going to reject. I'm going to jack in one word is that is she gonna keep on calling you Onisa?
She did call me. She called me brother or older brother.
I mean, in Singapore, my mom always call other people like bro, or another auntie. Instead of calling auntie, she always call sister. Sister like, I can if you say like brother and sister in like that way, like instead of using uncle auntie, I can understand. But is she really into the proper moment where she treat you like as if you are the elder brother of her, and then really treat you like an
Yeah.
elder brother?
Yeah. And I can tell the triggers that I experienced before meeting this current one. The BL girl, Malaysia. The yandere sadistic girl, Philippines. The brother complex girl, Detroit.
It's from USA.
Yes.
For yourself. You've had a
Nani?
good life for yourself.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Well, that's quite an interesting life you have lived. Isn't that good enough? What
How?
am I doing? We are talking on YouTube right now on Toya's so that we can record what interesting life Toya also had living. Okay, I mean, my have to.
Asking me as if I know. What,
You
want me
don't
to tell
know, I
about
don't
my
know,
rejection?
okay?
I can tell that too. I can also tell about my rejection.
You reject
The other time I
girl
got
or girl
rejected.
reject?
There's time I reject girls, there's also time I got rejected.
If girl reject you, I can understand. But you reject girls? Those girls
Ami,
very,
Ami, Ami,
those
Ami,
girls
Ami,
must
Ami,
be very
Ami.
bad. The point that
No, Ami. Not very bad situation.
Oh.
Very young.
How young?
Primary school.
FBI! There is the FBI here! Okay, that is very yabai.
Exactly.
Too young! That is too young!
I know, right?
Really yabai lah. Huh? See, Zunzang is...
I don't know how it happened, but yeah. So,
You almost get yourself in trouble if you really go that route. I mean, I had seen people who go that route, so it's a good thing you actually reject them. If not, before the FBI look for you, I think there will be other girls looking for you, as in a very bad way.
aside from that, like me getting rejected by a girl, the story is me getting humiliated very badly.
Wait, huh?
I think I told you guys before.
That one I think I
So,
remember.
he actually got my heart shattered.
But in
After
a
he's
sense,
still healing from it. So what happened is that I don't remember the exact date or whatever the month. So of course, boys being boys and friends being friends, we tend to tell each other like who we like or they are. So somehow, one of them revealed to the girl that I like her. So I got pulled out like during the time where we are switching class. At the time, people are moving to different classes, so that I remember the location. In the school, level 3, outside the school library. She shouted at me, scolding me, calling me words like trash, ugly, or that, saying I don't like you, etc. While people are watching.
Just that. If I'm in the situation, my heart would be scattered.
Yes, mine was.
But in one way, just don't let that experience ruin your life. Just keep that as a way. I mean, if I'm gonna say that, just say that I was rejected once until I get a girlfriend that is way better who love me now.
I mean, like, Ame,
Oh yeah.
wait until you hear what I heard from her boyfriend like 1 week after.
Yeah, I know what you say about that.
So her boyfriend like was one of my friends also. Of course, like me minding my own business, I don't really care. But he decided to tell me also is that she actually dated a few guys before him and probably is dating some guys while dating him. And like he said, best not to fall in love with her.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, the thing is that okay. I'm not quite sure about you guys. Have you guys seen this such situation like that? When I was back in secondary school or middle school, depending on where you are from, I had come across situation where in the class or in that generation, we always have like a few girls we call. They always call the W word or the S word, which is not very nice about that. But in the sense that I had seen guys who date a lot of girls or girls who date a lot of guys, and it happened to this happened to one of my friend. I know the guy, and one of the girl. This basically what happened is that it happened to me. Happened in secondary school, and basically there was one of my friends is one of the we call it in Chinese we call it 校草, 校花校草. Basically, the most handsome guy, flowered as in girls, glass as in guys. So, in a sense, is that one of my friends is the most handsome guy in the whole school. How do I reframe it? Is that we've been talking a lot of stuff together. We always play basketball, and he's very good in basketball. I'm very bad in basketball, but we always play together, and that's how I met. But the one thing is that a lot of people didn't know that he always tell me about his story about dating girls. I used to date a few girls back in secondary school. I will not talk much about that, but I will just say that some last 1 week, some last 1 day, some that happened before. But there was one of the relationship I can share with God. But he always brag how many girls he go out, how many girls he date. And despite bragging all these things, I did not say the story because I was like best friend. I can't really say about the story, and I don't really want to break the relationship. So basically, what happened was that he always bragged to me, but he in the face, in the surface, he was dating a girl. It's like the girl is also is from the female basketball team, the ace of female basketball.
So it's like he's the ace, she is the ace. Both of them is the ace of basketball in our school. So they both date together. So basically what happened is that we always say they are the ace of the basketball. And the ace couple, we will call them that. That was what happened. The girl I know since primary school, she is very tomboy. She is very, but when she is next to my friend, she act like she is really a female, as in a girl. So in the sense that I have seen that before, and I do not have a good. I know her since primary school. We do not like each other too well because of but the thing is that her mom know my mom and my family. It's like because back in Singapore we call it the kampong spirit. So basically, we are neighbors. We live in the girl live in the same block as me. We live in the same HDB. It's just that different. We live in the same building. Her parents know my parents and my grandparents. So in the sense that but between me and her, we do not like each other because first thing first, she is very. I do not like that part. And there are times when I speak to her, but I do not. It's just like, are we friends? No. Are we neighbors? I don't really want to say that. But are we acquaintance? Yes, I will say that. But what happened was that when she dated my friend, I know at that time is that my friend was dating another 3 more girls on top of her. 3 of the other girls is 1 from the same school and 2 more from another school. I know I had seen those girls before. I have been with playing basketball with my friends, so I had seen all three girls before. I didn't tell her at all. I didn't, and there was one time when I was like, you know, in Singapore there is the void deck. There is the table with the where you can sit down and play chess, the Chinese chess.
Yeah.
So basically,
Yes.
there was one time I was sitting down there with another friend, and we were sitting down there to study because I initially want to study in my own house with my friend, but it's like my friend doesn't want because in house we will definitely get distracted all the mangas, the game. So we just like let's go to avoid that and study. So basically, what happened is that I know they are still dating, and I was like the void deck with my friend studying for the test, and we were sitting down there. I know her the girl's mom at the time. So basically, the girl's mom come up, saw me, and she actually asked me about her daughter boyfriend because I know the guy is my friend also. So she actually come out. The auntie actually come out to me and asked me about the guy. I can't say anything bad, especially in front of another person. So I don't really dare to say. So I say that the guy is basically a good looking guy, good study and with some fun, but he's a very good. I just say okay, don't dare to tell that. And auntie actually told me is that she is happy they are both dating, and I was like, yes. So on the first day I said yes, that is very good. In my mind, it's like in my mind I was like, I'm lying to auntie. But the one thing is that you have to understand the girl was the auntie. When I said the auntie come out to me, the girl was actually nearby, you know. She was nearby. She doesn't want to come out to me because that is how bad our both relationship was. So she doesn't want to talk to me. I don't even want to talk to her. And her mom just come out to me to talk about it. And the funny thing is that they did ask me about the guy a lot, a few times, but I just say he's a good person. I do not know anything. Because I feel like they are starting to catch on that the guy that she was dating is cheating on her. And I think it was like a few months later, almost a year, I heard the news about them breaking up. And I was like,
that. Took quite a while. So I
Wow.
did, and they actually, the girl, I think was like 3-4 years after when she date another guy and get married. She actually come up to one and asked me about the guy. Obviously the friend that I know, he didn't have a good ending. I won't say too much, but at the same time, I wouldn't say he would have a very worst ending. He still get married, he still get a girlfriend. But the thing is that the girl actually asked me, why did I not tell her? I did drop a few hints. It's like he loved to be free and he loved to talk to other girls. I just say that. Oh, that was the one thing that I just said. But when they asked me about her, he did another girl, I did not answer that. They did ask me why. I always say this reply. I can't say that. You can call me being loyal to my friend or whatsoever, but I can't say he's dating another girl, he's cheating. I can't say that. It's just in my mind, a lot of people say that, can I say that? It's just that I can't say, go around expecting that, oh, he's dating another guy, he's dating another girl or whatever. I really can't say that. If a person is cheating, I will try not to get involved no matter what. If I'm the one who get involved, people will be looking for me and say, you are involved, you know, I'll be like, I'm not involved in this sort of problem. That's just how.
That's true.
That's just how. That's the reason why I always give people advice. Don't try to get yourself involved in a situation. Okay, it's like, because once you step into those situations, you are going to get yourself into more trouble than anything, and it's going to get yourself in deep shit. And even though it's not your problem, even though it's not your fault, you're gonna get blamed for it as well, because you already knew about it. And I knew a lot of situations back when I was in Singapore, and always get myself in a lot of it. So that is the one thing that I do not like to get myself. Hala, what you said is gone for a moment. Okay. So let's just talk about a bit more about what I mean. There was one. I mean, if I don't, because at that time I actually it was during the same period when I actually got a girl back in Singapore. During my it happened to me at the same period when my friend was cheating on the girlfriend. Is that what happened to me was when I say I'm very weak to girls at the time, I was really weak to girls. And there was one girl that I have a crush at the time, and I never say I like her. I just say that I'm interested in her, but I never say I'm. So basically, what happened was that a lot of people try to pair me with her together, and make fun with me with her together. The one thing is that when I say she was chasing me, she was really chasing me, not like chasing me for relationship. She was chasing me liberally. Because there was a few. Okay, the worst thing is that there was a few times when she always run after me, and I really run away from her. When she it's like there was a few times when she keep on running towards me, and I have to run away from her. So when I say she chased after me, it was like she really run after me. That is just how bad the situation was. And she was chasing me, and in the sense that in school, when she chased me, she can chase me from the first floor all the way to the third, fourth floor, and then back to the first floor again. And the worst part is that she is in the track and field team, and I'm not.
I'm glad I didn't date anyone like that.
And you had no idea how it's like every time when when we have to do the IPPT and we have to do a thing called the 2.4 kilometer run. I always feel that when she is not joining the run, I will feel the run.
But when she joined the run, she always make sure that she will be right next behind me and I have to run because if she the thing is that she always say this, Ami-san, if you don't run, if I touch you, we are going to go on a date. And I was so afraid of her to the point that I have to make sure that I always run like a few meters in front of her. And every time when she
glad I didn't date anyone like that.
Yes, it's a good thing you do not have such situation. If not, I'll be like dating her a long time ago. And there was one time when in class, the whole school trying to pair me and her together. So basically, what happened was that during one time, there was a camp. They would purposely say vote for the best couple you want, and they actually vote me and her together. And I was like, oh, wait, since when did we date together? We never went on date, And for some reason, me and her got actually presented as a couple for some reason. And the worst part was, me and her win the competition with 50% of the vote. And I was like, wait, what the hell are you on? Obviously, when I graduated, I made sure that I'm like 100 kilometers away from her, even though Singapore is not very big. I always try to make myself not as because in the sense that I don't feel any spark for her. I only interested in her as a friend. If I'm really interested as a girl, then definitely I will have made it. But the thing is that I only interested in her, and I never said I like her. For some reason, my friend always all take the word interested and like as the same thing for some reason. So that's how the misunderstanding happened at the time. But in the end, I mean, she got a good boyfriend and she got married, have children. In the sense that I think it was like, 2014. We meet up once by chance.
8 years ago.
Yeah, around like almost 10 years.
Wow.
Like 8 years ago.
It's 8.
She did ask me that why does it's like she told me why do I not date her? I might have a different we both might have different and she asked me about it. I actually say that I know I said I'm interested in her, but at the same time I know that despite she playing everyone I want to date that at that time I just said to her, I know you just want to you want to go, but I just say that for some reason I feel like you do not like me as a boyfriend. I just say it's like we friend, but I can feel from her that she doesn't want to date. I can feel that. So I keep on trying to get away from her, trying to make any reference. I try to make the reference between both of us as silent as possible, but apparently it always happy. And she actually told me that she's very grateful for that. And in the sense that she still asked me if we both date, if in summer we date, how different will our life? I also say that, oh, you're gonna get tired no matter what. I just say you are gonna get tired no matter what if you're gonna date. It's like it's the same thing like when people ask me about with another girls, I have to see do we have a spark and do we have feeling, and even if we slowly build it up, they still have some sort of intention. Most of the time when that initiation start happen, we can slowly build up and we can fire. So relationship most of the time people will ask me it's like it takes time, but at the same time it also sorry at the same time like for your son right now my advice is that you can still slowly build up, but most of the time when people ask me what is dating, what is relationship, my advice and wisdom is that everyone make use that dating, when you date a person you need to go and see understand each other more, know about the secret, about the feeling,
understand the strong point, weak point, the good point, the bad point, all these things. Because when you come to relationship, when you have to understand the this that in life. I always told this to all my friends. Is marriage. You can don't think of marriage as a one, but you cannot stop the relationship that both of you will be together for a long time. One of my friends managed to date a girl for 10 years before they get married. Another, I hear of my friends date 8 years, all of them date 8 years then they get married. Some 2-3 years get married. One of them actually married in 4 months. But not talk about that. But the one thing that I can say is that dating is actually a situation where you both need to understand the point of each other, and then understand that you both are going to be together for a long time, and then that is when you talk about marriage, you both are going to be living in the same for a long time. That's the reason why you need to understand the point or the bad point. You have to understand. You have to both give in to all the bad habit, all the good habit, all these things. So you have to like tolerate with each other, and that is the reason why when you come to relationship, it's a very complicated stuff. I always tell people that the reason why sometimes I got to a few relationships, yes, I got a few very dangerous situations, but I had some because of nice relationship. Even though you still have to break up in life, which is a very sad thing. But it's still life. I mean that in Japan there was one time when I dated a girl. I think I can just tell you guys this story. Okay, basically I did take one before I got married. Is that it happened way before it was my first it was on the second year. At the start of the second year, I was dating. What? Hospital. So basically, we date like for 1 month, and the one thing is that we still break up. And the one thing that a lot of people tend to ask me, how is it? The thing is that she's always busy. To me, it's like she's always busy at work at the hospital and work as so she always had a lot. So I can't say that we did a lot. Just like we just went for a day for a lot of fight time. I bring her to some place to eat, watch a movie once, and then after that we don't talk. And then after a few months, it's like she's always busy, unable to meet out, and I just say that if she doesn't want to meet out with me, we just break up, and she just accept the breakup, and I was like, okay. But it happened to me.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it's just a normal relationship that there is no story to it. It's that I have come across such. So I can't really say that I asked some, just that the stalker girlfriend. That was one of the something that I have that I can't. It's not something that I like. But I do come across. I do have. But the one thing.
Ami, question for you. How do you identify a stalker girlfriend, right? When you that one.
Initially I did not actually understand she was a stalker girl. I only know she was a stalker girlfriend 2 years. Like 2 years when I talk about the A friend that earlier when I said she wasn't yet. It was.
How do you identify them?
Okay, the one thing from what I know is that a lot of people you need to understand. Does she always give you a lot of calls? And she always try to track you all the time. Like what are you doing? What is your schedule? Where have you been to? Who have you talked to? All these things. They want to know all these things. And that is when you need to be very, very careful. It's like you always, if a something you need to be very careful because it can be one step higher than stalker. That is a very dangerous. It's like I think one of the girl that you mentioned, the Fujoshi girl who doesn't want you to talk to her. That is a very dangerous situation. I mean, yes, I can joke. We can joke about that. She just want you to be with another guy. At least we can say that in the BL situation, and it's good for her. But at the same time, it can be a very dangerous if she actually go around and threaten the girls. The stalker girlfriend, she doesn't go and threaten all the girls that I talk with, but she always just says that she always tell me not to talk with them, and it's a very good sign. But a girl who actually go behind the scene and tell another girl not to talk with you, and if you talk with, and you talk to the same girl who you have a normal relationship and suddenly she avoid you, that is a huge red flag really. Is that someone must be telling her something to avoid you. So that is another point. If you come across that, you need to be very careful if you don't come across.
Funny.
I do not think
You know what I mean?
Again?
I feel like I was able to stop that every time it's about to happen.
Okay, the one thing is that I always tell people that guys still have to have interaction with other people, and you can't really determine who's the gender is. And if your girlfriend is really go to the point of wanting to like saying that don't want you to talk with other girls, then if you really want, you can just say something just to prevent her from doing that. That you can just say that, don't worry, I will spend more time with you instead. Just trying to keep that situation at bay. You get my point?
Yeah, I do.
Because there is no proper cure for this situation, to be honest. People with such situation, most of the time I always tell them that you can't really stop the symptom. You can't really, because in a sense, a lot of people say that, can we cure mental health issues? Those people who have those symptoms, I would call them obsessive or people with some mental health issues. But in the sense is that we can't really cure mental health. We can only kind of like suppress to make it as, or if best, try to prevent it from even happening. So I mean, so yes, you call yourself a counselor, you should be aware that instead of like if trying to think of it to cure the I always come
You
with
have to find a way to at least lengthen the duration,
I always say
or like
instead I will
to
actually
prevent
go,
it from escalating quickly.
I will give you one advice that I always give myself. It's one of my motto in life, that prevention is better than cure.
I agree.
So instead of like prolong, if you notice something is gonna happen, try to prevent it from happening. If it does happen, then the second step, try to prolong. If you can prolong the situation, then that is good. Because you can't read for mental health issues. It's like if your girlfriend is really a person with how accept for your girl and doesn't want you to talk with other girls, then you have to say, you have to make it that you have to interact with other person so that you can understand more situation. You want to help as much people as you can. But at the same time, you have to make sure that she understands your situation. That is one thing for you to and then if she really want you to be an ass, then you can do something. I want you to understand, this is my standing. I am helping other people. You don't really need to go full and just trying to say that you are trying to helpful to other people, not just. And the thing is that, and then you can go towards her and just say that, no matter, at the end of the day, you are still the girl that I spend more on. You can just say something like that, so that at the very least you are trying to make her feel that she's special. She's special to you, not just as a girlfriend, the person that you want to your So you need to be very careful of your words. I think I teach you a few words.
Exactly.
like how I will teach boys son how to use words in government. It's kind of bad for you.
I know, right, Ame?
But at the same time, I'm still teaching
I'm
you.
like, I was easy on you before.
Yes, but I like my advice for you from now is that you need to at the same time learn words. I don't think you need to understand the feeling or understand our understanding. But the one thing that I think you need to learn is you need to understand on what word to keep yourself safe. Because sometimes you tend to rush in and not think properly, and that will be a huge
Okay, so so I don't do this. I don't rush in a relationship. I don't do that.
yes, I know you
I
don't do
know
that.
like when to deal with.
But at the same time, you need to learn. Okay, it's not just in relationship; it's also in your life when you do counseling. You need to understand.
I also don't do that in counseling
I think
unless
the-
I'm forced to actually force them to reveal it because they are forcing themselves to hide it or like the other one like
okay, the
it's too much mean that, to the point where it's too much already.
what I mean is to say that you need to learn how to play, like instead of like being complicated. Sometimes we don't. We need to learn some words that can slowly. Like okay, this one I think I would say much better. Is like you need to learn your psychology. To say that sometimes you have to think of not just outside the box. You need to learn to use the words that can slowly make yourself safe. At the same time, make people understand that you are caring for them, stuff that but you don't really want to go direct. You want to learn what they call it the Japanese way, but it's like some of your words that kind of like beating around the situation. So in a sense, what I'm trying to say is that you need to learn words, some phrase, some words that can way that you are trying to direct them towards you. But at the same time, you are not really saying it directly, like come to me. You're trying to say, oh you let's have a talk and try some music and have fun with us. Like instead of saying directly something, you have to learn some words that slowly make people feel like that calm, slowly make them go on. You have to I won't say your approach is wrong on I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that you might want to learn this another way of approaching people. Like
I do
learning
agree.
a few steps.
I'm still trying.
Like yeah, I know you're trying. I know you're trying. But at the same time, you might want to do online research on how people approach communication. I mean, you notice sometimes when I talk about communication, I always come out with a double word, opposed to word. Or when I slowly lead people to that situation. In a way, is that this is my experience. I just do it.
Hence, you always lead people to the rabbi mode.
Yes, you need to learn that. I just trying to tell you that you need to really learn what that instead of you, instead of people leading you or whatever, you need to make them. You have to lead them. Leading them in a way is that you try to make them go into that situation so that they will. Because when they enter that situation, they will much more and at the same time, it will be much better for you. I know it's a bit complicated, but you need to slowly learn those situations. You need to learn to look at words. You have to learn some words that is suitable for you. I won't say you need to change how you speak, but you need to add on a few words. Make it a habit that you can slowly lead people to that situation, so that this way, in future you can have more of you have at least more heart in your hand, so that you can actually keep yourself safe. At the same time, don't get yourself in trouble. Because this is just my advice in relationship. But at the same time, I won't force you to actually say that. You just need to take your time and understand how you can come to your situation and slowly learn. Because I believe you are still learning. You are still young. But at the same time, I'm not saying that you are still because you are also just you
just need more cards, and so that you can know when to use different cards.
That's true.
Because like most of the time, I mean, even though when I talk about just two, really, that is two relationship that I had come across. And when people ask me like, dating this and that, I got actually one funny situation from I actually give an advice to a Japanese Japan. A dating advice at that time. There was a girl who come up to me who actually asked me for dating advice because she was dating a very foreigner, and she actually like asked me for a lot of different advice, and I was like, do you want to learn some English? So basically, I teach her some English for a month, and they went on the date after that. Turned out that they was great with each other, and sometimes I always hear a nice interesting story about her and him. And the one thing I think I did on her is that she need to be very careful because when it comes to date, there will be something we will call doing the deed. I will not say that because it is a FF channel. We are not going to say that. But I always try to
Say
tell
forward.
people.
You can just say that out loud.
I always tell people that
Say forward.
need to be very careful when doing it. I mean, I had dated so many girls. Less than 20, I will just say that. I can definitely say it's less than 20.
I can say mine is less than 10.
Okay. I thought you date more than 20.
No, I meet more than 20, but dated less than 10 of them.
You guys hear nothing! You guys hear nothing! You're big! No, you hear nothing. You hear nothing.
Well, I mean, it's on live, so GG.
No. Some of them last for 1 day, so I won't really call them a good date. I can give very good advice. You guys hear nothing. You guys. I used to date a few girls. You guys heard nothing.
More than 28, more than 10, wow.
I thought you did more than 20. That's why I dare to say that. Damn it.
Double meaning.
Man, you guys are all learning fast from the master, if to the point that master got nothing more to teach you guys with. The worst part is that boy son is very fast.
I'm also learning fast.
Man, I'm gonna get paid.
Yep.
You guys are learning way too fast to the point that I had nothing to teach you guys anymore. This master is very proud at the same time very sad at the moment.
I mean, Ame, you're talking to Prodigy also. That's why.
Worst part is that I had spoken to a few times before it started, and there is a time when she comment way faster than she actually said the same. Just that she replied so fast, way faster than me though. To the point that it's like we are talking about the same thing. She know about which word I'm going to say, but I was like so shocked at how fast she But don't go around telling that Ame-san teach me this or Ame-san teach me that. I think everyone will be coming to a broadcast and say, Ame-sensei teach me this or teach me that. I thought I also don't know. it's not people gonna think that Ame Sensei is the person who discovered it. That would be more yabai.
I mean, like, if that is to happen, your student can do that. What?
You sacrifice Ame, please don't. I'm more afraid
Yeah,
like
please
in the
sacrifice
future, if I do a Discord call on YouTube, like example, if I was thinking like if Void San or Zhen San or any someone to talk to me and in YouTube, I'm more afraid about having a collab with you guys though. It's like right now I already got 2 years time with on the easy level. Imagine that
I mean,
Voice San
I'm not
coming. I
easy
think
level.
this podcast will be from FF to NS, not safe for work anymore.
I mean, yes, I'm not easy level. I'm just mystery.
Hold on, your Zhen San is very ready already. Hold on, next time we'll need to choose one topic first. Unless you want to talk about relationship,
We should
then
do. Sir, do you have a phasmophobia?
don't tell me.
Yes. You got phasmo?
No.
Alright, time to bring Ame to phasmo.
Oh, no. Yes, my lap. Don't think of that. Okay. If you guys want me to play Phasmophobia, I need to set a challenge. I already say make it a point already that if I'm gonna play a horror game, there must be a challenge for me to play horror game. There must be some sort of like puzzle gamer. Have to make it like. I have to make it a point that if I have to play because I don't have problem. Whenever I play a horror game, there must be a challenge that you guys must make it happen. Let's see. Okay. I will do a post on Twitter. If the Twitter challenge got happen, you guys win. Then okay, I'm going to set a challenge for you guys. Yeah, you have to be over. I will set a poster, a Twitter post, and if the challenge success by you guys, then I will go and get Phasmophobia. If not, no Phasmophobia. Okay? So the challenge.
I mean, what challenge? I'm prepared. Can you already hear my cracking of hands?
I was thinking about like I'm going to post something on Twitter and it must get at least 50 likes and 50 now that I think about it, maybe I should set at 100.
Ame, you should have done that.
Why?
You do know I have multiple accounts, right?
Multiple account cannot count. It has to be by.
Right.
It has to be by one individual account.
By one account? Sure. Alright, time to do that 100 times.
Just to mati ya.
What?
Don't play cheat. If not, I will set it to 200 plus.
I mean, I don't know what tweet you want me to retweet.
I'm
And
going to
retweet that 200 times.
tweet something. Please play fair. One person per retweet and like. Don't go and replay that.
Wait, how many?
I will see if that
You
happens.
only have 31 followers.
Yes, I only got 31.
That's why.
So how the hell are you going to get it to 100?
That's why I was just say. Normally I set it at 50. Okay, let's. Because I.
I'm at 16.
Normally I'll set at 50.
I mean, you got more than me.
Okay, I will set it at 50. But you guys must play fair, okay?
Hi.
One person per retweet and like. Please play fair. I will set at 50. If I get 50 like and retweet, and then I will go and see myself to get the game. But please don't. I feel like I want to for something. My feeling just telling me that I want to.
Why?
Alright, I will say at 50. 50 right and retweet. Please play fair, okay guys? When that happens, then I will go ahead and get myself the phobia and then play with you guys, okay?
Okay.
Why is for your son?
It's giving nothing. I'm just folding papers. I actually am doing origami for no apparent reason.
I just gonna say, okay, let me just go to. Let's go to Twitter now. Twitter.
Ame-san paranoid.
I just gonna type it. If this post get 50 like and 50 retweet, I will get the horror game. Plasma phobia and play it. Okay, it's out on Twitter now.
Allow is spelled phasmophobia wrongly.
That's very wrong.
It's not phasma, it's phasmo. Mo, not ma.
Okay, let me see. Please don't do it.
Right?
Fast.
GG.
They are thinking of fast. Tomate.
Don't know.
I need to change. I need to. Don't do anything first. Hit that first.
Oh, it's already 12:30 AM.
The new one is out already.
What the hell are you? I am Akinomiyaki Faragon.
Okay, the new one is out already.
Thank you for following me.
Okay, I mean that's all sweet. Let's just keep out that if in the case I do play cards from Robert, okay, so let's just want to take a look at your variety right now. Where's that?
Nani?
Look at your variety app right now. That is very very just Yes, go to your check your variety.
Hold up. My reality check broken.
Satu mati. So your sound reality right now is broken.
Done. Hi, Beja. Welcome.
Okay. So the challenge is 50 like and 50 retweets, okay? When that happens, then we'll talk about it.
No? Beja? What do you mean by wrong Toya?
Is it because of the clothes you're wearing?
I think it is because of the clothes I'm wearing.
I mean, you call yourself the demon lord, and yet you look like a fox right now.
I mean, you read my bio carefully. Yes, Beja, it is me.
Just that the demon lord right now look like a punk right now.
I mean, I am. Thank you, Beja. Cycle of Darkness and the Year of the Tiger. Beja, I got lucky. I'm alright. How about you, Beja?
I want to get a lot of subscriptions, right? And we want to change the clothing. I mean, if you guys notice, I will change my clothes every day.
I don't sell.
But I won't really stop you from not doing that. I mean, at least give your
I mean,
own
because
clothes.
my
At least
one,
sometimes give your
my one
own.
has an editor.
I mean, if you go change to a new one, good. But sometimes you go back to the old one.
Go back to my old one. I mean,
No, I mean like sometimes your clothes around. If you got a new one, better one. You want to like don't stick to one. Sometimes change up. Have a nice
okay,
day,
Beja.
Oh, nice.
Her one is day.
Okay, have a good day.
See, I keep track of those people I follow.
There is only people you know I follow. Unless they I got a full time. Kira and Netsan, I can understand like Netsan is like 2 hours later than Kira is 1 hour. So that is that for Singapore it's definitely 1 hour later. So it's not depend on the that more people that I
Yeah.
if I pick them like for a short while I really won't say do I know how what is their time on it's like I need to depend on their schedule. So like depend on how close I am to them. Okay, let's just talk about the day. Tomorrow actually I got to start my work for my first time.
Hello.
I got to for the that's what I'm saying. Because most of the time I want to do things. I don't really do podcast on, but just that during the time up my earphone or the like just let's do Genshin Switch on Genshin on Switch
Mhm.
and I mean Genshin is just basically a game that you can just play daily like 1-2 hours and you're going up.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking like I know you did told me about Switch one situation and I still taking note on that. But the one thing is that I just feel like if I'm gonna play Switch again and kind of like going to Switch to see how the experience over there and just gonna like just play.
I'm like, it's good to have the experience. It's good.
I just want to go there and see how the situation is. Just build out on that. I mean like and people not too much but at the same time I'll be like playing just some game and if I do get Monster Hunter Rise I will definitely if like grinding I don't really want to post the grinding on YouTube.
I would.
I actually did for Monster Hunter and most of the
What the sh?
and I mean if you go to check
$81?
and if you look at my first stream for my channel, I still post them up and actually I have not deleted them. Most of those posts always last from 4 hours all the way to 9 or 10 hours, right?
Wow.
So if I
That
do,
is $81.
yeah, and I still don't get too much viewers, so I'm like, let's just go to do the grinding. Just
You know what? I mean, I'll do the crazy. Buy the entire bundle.
buy the what?
The entire bundle.
For
The
which
entire
one?
content. Monster Hunter Rise.
I really want to play Monster Hunter, right? I have wait, you buying the Switch version or the PC version?
The PC. Steam.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting the PC version.
So I would get the deluxe version.
What's the
Then I'll get all the content.
people will try right now?
All the content total up to 254.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Rise cost so much?
So the normal one costs 81.
Oh.
The deluxe edition costs 94. Costs 6% off apparently. Then contents for the game like DLC or whatever. A total of 200 plus. $254.
You just get the deluxe edition, don't really need to buy the game itself again. I think the deluxe version include the Monster Hunter Rise itself though. I see the bundle on my end, it just go around like 7,000 plus. And so I'm wondering how does it get that much? What the fuck? Oh. Ah, so the DLC is the one that costs the most. That's just as I pick up. You need to buy every single. No, I mean if you take, no, I mean if you take the look, some of them is just character edit voucher. I would buy, I really want them, but I think until when I make it big now, right? Which basically, yes, which basically means that it won't happen. Most of them are just layers armor. If it's just giving armor, then I might consider. But it's those game based game skill. Not, it's not like you buy this and you give you additional cash or additional item that make you get the better armor. You want to go and drop her a message. When it's one of the same water. Yes, I know, but you have to kind of lead her to the point where she will attack. You can't just say you want. You have to slowly make it the point that she wants. That's the only yeah, so you have to slowly lead. You have to yeah, so even if that even if it's not time and just another single day, you have to slowly lead to the point that she wants you to but at the same time you try not to not at all times. You have if not you'll be doing something that we both want to avoid. Okay, I think it's also pretty late for me. It's very good. I think if you check on YouTube right now, the timing Japan is actually going to be 2 a.m. Okay, I think I'll just stop my podcast on YouTube and reality at the same time. Let's talk about that. If you want. Yeah, if you want to talk in DM, also right. So also right. It's called on DM. Okay, then I'll end my podcast on variety and beauty at the same time. And I think I hope you guys enjoyed the chat method using all the I'm feeling more like it's just kind of like getting used to see whether this whole that would be like I'll just try to take the advice of the that not all advice I give on people can be seen through the end. I can be seen through in public. I do have some underhanded technique. Those especially like right now, like people will be thinking that I'm okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. I think I'll just let's move to your some from YouTube. And I'm gonna end my podcast. I think I really want to follow like yeah, let's submit together. You have to, I mean, not really a video. Even not, just send a mic. The only thing is that sometimes people will find, even if you just do your thing interesting through your voice, then yeah, you can definitely use that. But so, I actually applied twice. To, uh, yes, like which one? One. So I said twice. Very good. Very good. Yeah, let's create. Around 5 minutes. You can keep it along around 3 to 5. Like, like, I really want to talk about like, okay, what is the long? That's in my I just not gonna talk this one. It's like people will be asking me about it. And then in my everyone thanks for coming on the YouTube. We'll talk next time. Bye.